Two mischievous kids were throwing objects off the roof of a tall building, which tragically led to the death of an innocent 3-year-old boy. The boy's mother, a local judge, was devastated, but because she was directly related to the victim, she wasn't allowed to take part in the trial. Since the two perpetrators were under the age of 12, the legal process lasted just 3 minutes. The boys walked past the grieving mother with smug smiles, avoiding serious punishment thanks to the juvenile protection laws. The incident left her in deep despair and filled her with a growing resentment toward young offenders. 5 years later, the judge, Lisa, was transferred to juvenile court. From that point on, every young offender who passed through her courtroom received the harshest punishment allowed by law. Then one day, a gang rape case landed on her desk, and she was assigned to handle it. But when Lisa looked at one of the defendants, she suddenly couldn't breathe. The boy, named Jack, was one of the same kids responsible for her own son's death 5 years ago. Instead of turning his life around after getting off easy, Jack had only become worse, a repeat offender with a growing criminal record. Overwhelmed with emotion, Lisa fainted in the courtroom. When she recovered, she was more determined than ever to personally handle the case, not just for the current victim, but to finally bring justice for her son. According to the case file, the girl had been found unconscious by construction workers early in the morning. They immediately called the police. Based on her statement, 3 boys had taken part in the assault. The police arrested the 3, but the girl later recalled, in her drunken and disoriented state, that there may have been a 4th person involved. Her memory, however, was hazy, and inconsistent statements could hurt the case. The crime scene had no security cameras since the building was still under construction. As a result, the police believed her recollection was likely distorted due to PTSD. DNA evidence confirmed that 2 of the juveniles were guilty, and they were sentenced accordingly. Jack, however, walked free. He admitted to drinking that night, but denied any role in the assault. He claimed he had tried to stop the others, and painted himself as a misunderstood, innocent bystander. Surprisingly, the court accepted his version of events, and reclassified the case as a juvenile protection matter, meaning it wouldn't be made public. Lisa was furious. Determined to hold Jack accountable, she dug into his background and uncovered 7 prior criminal offenses, each more disturbing than the last. Yet he had never received any real punishment. When her colleagues found out Lisa would be presiding over the case of the boy who had once killed her son, they urged her to step back. Judicial ethics require a judge to recuse themselves in cases where there's a conflict of interest or risk disciplinary action, but Lisa refused. In court, Jack once again played the victim. His lawyer presented photos of bruises, claiming the other 2 boys had beaten him whenever he resisted. He even insisted he'd never been at the construction site where the girl was attacked. Jack's performance in court stunned Lisa, but then she presented new evidence. Police had recovered dashcam footage from a car parked near the construction site, clearly showing that Jack had been there and had taken part in the assault. With this evidence, Lisa formally upgraded Jack's status to that of a juvenile criminal suspect. Will Lisa finally get the justice she's been waiting for? This Korean series is called Juvenile Justice.